think it's gonna work?
Yeah, definitely.
So we had kind of a crazy idea where we wanted to work with some artisans overseas and find a way to give back to their community. We spent all night working on it. 3 days later, I was on a plane to Africa.
Jason, américain, il est américain. Jason!
New York!
Jason!
Negative.
He wasn't expecting me, and we spoke for hours that first day.
Let's check it out. We wanted to come and learn a little bit more about Senegalese patterns and fabrics and how you make it.
Le travail, je fais 32 ans dans ce métier. Le travail, c'est le métier de notre famille. Mes grands-pères, ils sont dans ce travail et mon père aussi.
After that first day with Folly and having the chance to see the type of work he did, he had agreed to take me under his wing and show me the ropes.
Is this cool?
It's cool, yeah.
I spent all day by Folly's side.
One.
From his early morning yoga sessions, the late hours spent working through the night.
This is the African vibe, you know, everybody here is trying and they're doing beautiful things with their little means, you know, and this is what he's doing, what this guy is doing every day, so.
I watched in awe as he created incredible products in horrible working conditions, using nothing more than a dull knife and some battered machines. Even after a 12-hour workday, he beamed with joy. This sense of pride in your work was like nothing I had ever experienced in the States. Most importantly, we learned of the Wolof community that rely on him.
Wolof.
What is Wolof? Wolof is an ethnic group prominent in West Africa, with their own unique culture, language, and heritage. What we find so special about the Wolof culture is that they thrive in collaborative communities. No member of the group works for personal prosperity. A member's goal is to have the means to support those in need within the group. The success of one affects dozens of people. This sense of communal sharing inspired our system, and we hope to connect you directly with the people you are helping. Our hope is that you all start sending us recommendations for which artisan we can work with next. We then review and determine which communities need our help most. Soon after, we host an online vote so you guys can choose the next artisan we collaborate with. Our team gets out there and starts working. We outline a pay system that far exceeds the minimum guidelines of Fair Trade USA. We respect artisan skill and believe every artist needs quality workspace. We then provide a shop and equipment that the artisan owns himself. Once the line is launched, 10% of each sale is deposited into a fund. This fund is controlled by the artisan and his community, where they democratically decide how best to use the money to improve their way of life.
So we're back at our first artisan shop, and as you can see behind me, everything's been destroyed.
The plan was ready, the system was locked down, we were ready for launch, everything was set. And then we came in for work one day and everything was gone.
It's where people lived. There was a lot of family and community around them that depended on these workplaces.
Voilà, c'est le magasin, il était ici, mais tout est détruit.
In addition to his family, there are over 20 people that rely on Folly's work. Money for food, for water, for shelter. But with so many artisan shops being destroyed as well, hundreds in the community were immediately affected.
maa ko ñaqal sama bopp nekk naa fi plus de 10 ans ma nekk fi di daan sama doole.
We were able to find Folly a small shop off the beaten path. He lost many of his tools from his former shop, and the lack of electricity in the new one made work even more difficult. It made us realize that working with Folly was more important than ever. Through the 4 weeks of sleepless nights and early mornings, Folly inspired me. Spending time with his family gave me the chance to be part of a tradition of sharing, of caring for others more than yourself. This love for those in the community, this selfless way of life has inspired our system. What started as a simple idea was sparked by the passion of Folly in his community. We share the Wolof passion for the greater good. When we first started this thing, our goal was to help communities around the world. And through that process, we actually became part of one. And we need to help Falilu right now, the same way that he helps his community every day. And that really is what Project Wolof is, and that's what we hope you guys will be a part of.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for helping my community,